Thank you for taking the time to click on Lore. We hope you enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe here and follow us on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/SlipperySteve. Unlike most stories you've heard or seen before, this is a story that begins with an unexpected twist. 3 unsuspecting individuals living the normal day-to-day lives, each encountered with a strange accented man stepping from a mysterious vocal booth that randomly appeared from nowhere. And before our victims of random adventure could comprehend what was going on, they were whisked away in the mysterious man's mysterious machine. Welcome, adventurers, to the Forgotten Realms, to a world where adventure awaits, mystery is abundant, and danger lurks. What will become of these few? What shenanigans will ensue? Find out in A New Horizon.
So, I can give you a bunch of stuff.
Boom! We are back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the L.O.R.E channel, the League of Rolling Expeditioners. My name is Chris Ferguson. I am your humble and yet confused, very, very, very confused Dungeon Master. And let me get the music that I forgot to play. Is it gonna play? That's the question. Hey, it's playing. Alright, so, hey, welcome back. We are back after a very long hiatus, and that is very loud. We've been on a break, and we got our lovely Adran back, and I am just going all over the place. So, yeah, I'm a voice actor kind of guy. I do stuff, and you can find me at chrisfergusonvo.com. That's my plug. And now I'm going to leave it to my awesome, fantastic, amazing crew, starting with Thera.
Hi, I'm Jody. You can find me at voiceoversandvocals.com, because that's what I do too. I play Thera Adran. She is an Earth Genasi fighter.
Awesome. Let me get that volume down. I cannot believe how loud this shit is.
And that's the end of me.
All right, and Sanry.
Hi, I'm Samantha, and I play Sanry Willowlake. She is a human cleric who really loves pie and books. I'm also a voice actor and still getting my website up, so that'll come.
Very excited for that. And now is our Canadian military pilot friend. Sorry, I screwed that up. Sorry, Adran.
It's okay. You don't have to be sorry.
Sorry.
I'm Roxanne. I play Adran James John Arrington, and I'm just a lover of D&D.
And Adran is a super charming, handsome dude.
Super charming.
Super charming. He's so charming. And
Very humble.
He loves pineapple.
Oh, totally humble.
Totally loves pineapple. Inside joke. Alright, and the last but not least, the man with the same name but a brother from another mother, MeKoFi!
Hello, my name is Christopher. I play MeKoFi, a half-orc barbarian. I am also a voice actor. You can find me at www.imavoiceactor.com. Which
is pretty plain and simple. Just right to the point.
And should be a joke. Like it,
yeah.
But it's true.
And if you donate $1,000 right now, we will send Roxanne to voice acting class so she can be a voice actor too.
I'm busy enough, thank you.
Yeah.
She's not busy. Just military and flying planes and stuff.
Oh, fellow Canadian, by the way. Just
yeah,
you know,
Yes.
by the way.
just saying. So sorry.
I'm proud to be a Canadian.
Canadian represents.
Woo!
Yeah.
So
From California, but yeah.
Get the hockey sticks out.
you can clearly see that not only is the testosterone outnumbered, but also the Canadian versus American ratio, which is good. I love it. I'm happy. I'm in my happy place. Maple syrup and maple leaves everywhere. So
And tubes.
Tooks and
Dukes.
horses
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm not gonna.
What's a toque?
Horses.
Fool of a took. Boy, I don't
It's
know.
a hat, dude.
Oh,
Like, I think you guys call them beanies or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're like beanies. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
We're learning. We're learning
A
together.
snow hat.
A snow hat.
Roll for persuasion. So, let's see. You got the intro. And that's gonna be re-recorded very soon by our lovely Jody. And yeah, spoiler alert, it's gonna be awesome. What else? Yeah, so let's pick up where we left off. I'll do a slight recap, which I barely fucking remember anymore. Our 4 adventurers, Thera, Adran, Halimir, and Aradawin, were venturing through to picking up just, doing the the RPG thing that you do, and just everybody with an explanation point over their head, just zip, 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 zip. I don't care. Skip, 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 skip. Don't care about the story. So we got to that point in Phandalin where there's a lot of people, there's a lot of missions, and the last they encountered was the chick over at the Shrine of Luck, and her name was Sister Gariel. And she gave them a quest, I should say, missions are bad words, to go to the Coneyberry and seek Agatha's lair, where they were given a mirror, I believe, to possibly persuade Agatha, who is
A comb.
Yes, a
It's
comb.
a silver comb.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Agatha being like a spirit banshee-ish thing, Sister Gariel asked to have a specific question that she was seeking for the Harpers that she needed answered, and she sent the 4 of you on that quest. But you guys, because you're right there in town, which I forgot last time because I thought I was like sending you way back somewhere else. You went back and resided in the Stonehill Inn, where you rested for the evening. And Adrian, to recap on that episode as well, you received a letter that the I can't remember her name, but the tavern waitress girl
Yeah,
gave
waitress.
you, and
Gave
you know about that. So we'll just say it is morning, and you guys, Adrian and Thera, both rise in your, I'm assuming, separate rooms, or were you checked up together? I know the boys were off on their... Oh shit, Adrian. Damn it, I keep forgetting. Adrian, you're a dude.
Adrian's a boy, yes.
It's been a while.
He's a man, actually.
Yeah,
Man.
he's a man.
Well, so he
Grown
says.
man.
Yeah, so he thinks.
I mean,
30-some years old.
So
he doesn't always behave that way.
No, yes.
you
Behavior
guys,
doesn't matter. What are you talking about?
You guys are.
I don't recall if I had, I don't know if Thera had her own room or not.
I don't remember either, because Thera's
Yeah.
technically the only chick in the group.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna assume yes.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Sure.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's D&D. Snap.
I mean, we
it
were
happened.
all, yeah.
It's a
we
hotel
were all
now.
on the road together,
Yeah.
not sleeping in separate places. So
Exactly. No
she's
biggie.
a soldier.
They have rooms with multiple beds in them too. So
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
So we'll start with the 2 of you are just waking up, and then panning the camera over to Sanry and MeKoFi. We'll just shorten things up by saying that you had a brief encounter with the I remember Barthen's Provisions, where you
yes,
the
Eleanor
evening,
Barthen.
Yep, the late evening, as you guys just arrived before nightfall, you arrived at Barthen's Provisions, and you went to ask what was going on. Barthen, to fast forward things, told you that there was a group of 4 that had already turned the card in. You guys both already being aware that somebody took the card, but you're trying to track these individuals down, and
But they were missing a box of provisions. Because
no, actually, no. This you'll find out later. We'll cover later.
So the box that we recovered was not a missing box of provisions. Okay.
No, but Barthen did tell you that if you take it to the Lion Shield Coster, they would be very glad to see those things returned. And they would possibly be an award into it. Now, Barthen himself, he's super old and confused just about everything, so he didn't identify the people. He just told you it was a party of 4 running around town, and they turned it in, and he gave them their reward for it already.
Oh, okay.
Now, he did mention to you both that Nundro and Tharden, the other 2 Rockseeker brothers, had just recently gone missing and were camped somewhere outside town. Something about a wave echo cave was mentioned, but he couldn't pinpoint anything more than that. And did recommend that you went to the Lion Shield Coster.
Okay.
So, fast forwarding to there, being that it would be nightfall now, you guys went and got a room at the Stonehill Inn, where you met Toblin Stonehill, the owner, and his wife. And they had one room available. So the 2 of you split the room, and now we are going to kind of roll everything together now that you're all in one place. Way to go, DM. Pat, 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 pat. It took forever to get there. You all wake up in your whatever locations you figure on being. Adran and Thera, you both go to rally together with the rest of the gang, and you notice I labeled you with your numbers, so I rolled a 3.
Oh. So I don't know what a land-based siren is, but they heard a land-based siren call and went to follow it.
Very interesting. Was it kind of like the Silent Hill land-based siren call? Like
Maybe.
super freaky, and then the walls start falling apart? Because I would run too. Yeah, cool. All right, so that'll be the story. That's what happened. Nice, peaceful depart. You both, Adran and Thera, you both realize that Halamir and Aradowin are no longer in the party. They could be downstairs, maybe. Not sure.
They leave a note?
Give me a perception check. Or investigation, whichever you prefer. Because I'm a humble and confused dungeon master.
Perception would be better for me, but...
Cuckoo.
And I got a 12.
Okay, yep. You see on one of the beds that Radowin was using, Radowin. You see a note in an envelope, like half sticking out. Your mic.
Oh, is it still?
Yep, it's good now.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. I look at the note.
Okay, cool. And what you see is, like almost in crayon, just scribbles Loud noises. Went to find out what was by...
I hand it to Adrian.
Well, that is terrible calligraphy. My calligraphy teacher would be very disappointed if I wrote like a child like this.
Yeah.
Adrian, give me a whatever roll you want to roll. Perception or investigation. Anything. Doesn't matter. We'll get through this together.
Well, unless it's
14.
forged.
Yeah, that's true.
Did someone forge it in crayon?
What'd you roll? I'm sorry.
14.
14. Okay, no problem. You've seen Aradowin's handwriting before, maybe once or twice when he was doodling at the inn when you guys were like hanging out being bored during dinner or something.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize it to be his stupid, childish handwriting.
Which one?
Aradowin.
Eradwin.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
However you
I
pronounce
mean, you can tell, he's not very, how you say, smart. He's very low class, low intelligence, and it takes a superior being to be able to write letters, probably.
Well,
But
at least he used a nice color.
What color is it again?
Pink?
Well, personally, I think that yellow is a much richer color, but yes,
like
pink
green.
is alright.
I prefer green, but this will do. It gets the point across.
How dare you like the same color of your skin?
Well, it looks like they are gone. Should we wait for them or not? I personally do not care because they're not that strong. I just need one person very strong around me, and that is you.
Oh.
Okay.
But I know you have more affections to strangers, like giving money and stuff like that.
Like scruples?
Yes. Something.
A moral compass?
I have read about moral compass in fairy tale books when I was younger, but my parents, they told me that is not the life. That is fairy tale. You don't
see.
look at that.
And
we'll agree to disagree. And I'm hungry.
Very fair. Very fair.
So-
we'll cut scene there, and we'll pan downstairs to Sanry and MeKoFi, who have already woken up and are the early risers to the smell of bacon and bread and potatoes and
Bacon.
imagination.
Now I'm hungry.
Right? I know. Me too. I'm like, damn it.
You shouldn't have said that.
D&D bacon is always the best.
This is such a nice inn, don't you think, MeKoFi?
It smells wonderful.
Yeah. I wonder if we have enough money to buy breakfast.
Ooh,
I'm sure we do.
I think
Not
you
too
could.
All right, let's ask and see if Toblin can tell us.
Yeah.
Toblin?
Sure. I forget his accent. Hello?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. The food smells so great.
Oh, thank you. I've actually been cooking myself this morning.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
How much is it?
That would be, what exactly are you wanting? And he throws down a menu, and it's like, water, coffee, ale if you want it, bread, cheese, meat, wine, meat being like, the bacon and eggs and stuff. Yeah. So like a morning breakfast, simple, would be about 3 silver pieces.
Oh, MeKoFi?
He looks at MeKoFi and sees a very hungry half-orc. Uh-oh. We'll edit this out on the YouTube version.
Okay.
You poor
We're
people.
back. Hi.
Hey, we're back.
Hello.
All right, so his name is Toblin, right? Toblin. Yeah,
Yes.
he says 3 silver pieces for breakfast. And
MeKoFi?
anything you want to drink?
Ale?
Ale in the morning, why not? Bacon and ale.
Handsome order. Okay. All right. Yes. Right away. And he runs back, and it's just him and the wife this morning. So you see the wife just wiping the counter down, and she gives you a nice smile of recognition from you guys. And that would be about when Thera and Adran come downstairs, smelling imagination bacon.
It's not nearly as good as real bacon, but, it'll
It's
do.
so good.
It's
This
the opening.
smells
of
quite nice.
Mhm.
I think we will have a nice breakfast.
Very enthusiastic.
I cannot hear her. Perhaps you need to talk louder, Sarah.
Ah.
Oh, we can hear you now.
What the heck is going on? Okay. No,
I can
that's
hear
not
you.
the right voice.
Yeah.
But that's because she said something before.
I'm Thera, and you've done messed up. Prepare to die.
Welcome to my lair.
That's brilliant. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like
Okay.
we're gonna lose Chris again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And
no.
then we have to do this all over again.
Well, at least now
I
we know
see
the
you.
order. At least we know the
Why-
order now.
He sees us.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
okay.
are. Okay.
You
must
just got
be your
frozen.
must be your internet or something.
Oh, God.
All right, we'll focus. So yeah, Thera, Adran, you walk down, and it is a ironically, either the other people that are staying or the people that normally would show up. It's either too early or it's just slow. Imagination. So you just see maybe like 1 or 2. Oh, god damn it!
We did lose him.
I guess.
Be sure to check out the backstory episode from last week.
Well, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. You guys, so awkward. Sanry, MeKoFi, something that rumbly in his tumbly. Oh bother.
Yeah.
Rumbly in my tumbly. I don't know. I'm so lost right now. He excuses himself.
Yeah.
Says he's feeling very sick, and probably should lay this one down.
Okay.
Oh, well. And runs upstairs. He's got a very sensitive tummy. And there you are now, sitting by yourself, eating a big wholesome breakfast, plates for 2, and
Yeah.
you see 2 very. Give me a history check.
History. Okay. I'm gonna try the dice on D&D Beyond, and if I don't like them, I'm going to my actual dice.
Coo.
I got a 20, natural 20.
Nice.
Ah,
Dirty
You-
evening.
Yep. Get those 20s out on the food stuff.
nothing to dislike about that. Yeah.
So shit, why was I even having you roll? Oh, yeah, so you, history check. You noticed 2 very familiar faces that you saw 2.5, maybe 3 days ago. Yeah, it's about 3 days ago now. In a tavern. Never got to talk to them, but they definitely had your interest, because they were the only ones in the entire bar not paying attention to the music.
Oh, right. Yes, that's right. I'm like,
While MeKoFi was singing.
yes. Well, it's Sanry, so she's like, hi!
Hello?
I remember you. I saw you in Neverwinter.
Are you talking to me?
Hi. Hi.
Was I in Neverwinter?
Shh. You knew or not, Thera?
I don't think I was.
No,
No.
she's talking to me. It's
Yeah.
it's quite common. I am quite popular and also a little bit of a celebrity, as they say. Let's indulge my fan. I go and sit with her.
Sweet. Thera, are you joining?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I don't
So-
have any reason not to.
Yeah.
I'm amused.
So,
But okay.
so even though I said that you were eating, we'll just say Toblin. Fuck his name. Anyway,
Toblin, yes.
He brings your 2 plates for you and MeKoFi.
MeKoFi.
And just like a frustrated DM, he looks around the table and then sees 2 new faces, and he's like, "But wait,
Thank you for bringing my plate in advance. It's very, very considerate of you to know that I would be arriving right now.
you'll be having fine. And
Morning.
for you, hello Thera, hello Adran. What will you be having, Thera?
That will do for me as well.
Right, all right. I'll be right back, and my voice is changing, so
Thank you.
I'm gonna go polish me dick. Yeah, I'll be right back. And so he fucks off and leaves you to a 2 plates of breakfast, and they're sitting there sadly, like waiting.
No, she steals a piece of bacon.
Yeah, that sounds like they're.
I am watching my figure.
Hopefully from Adrian's plate, because
yeah,
Sanry
she
would
doesn't
be like,
know Sanry. She doesn't know Sanry well enough. Yeah, it's from Adrian's plate. Yeah.
Will separate my plate like a child. Kind of like, okay, I don't want your food to touch my food. But I will share because I'm like watching my weight, obviously, because I'm this handsome man who obviously cares about his physique. So, I try to stick with like the lean, more like the fruits and some protein, but not too much bacon. Because,
Thera has no problem with bacon.
and Sanry is a 5'4", 140-pound girl
Ignore me.
that just kind of eats everything.
You eat quite a lot for a little one.
As if this stream couldn't get any more fucked.
Oh,
My camera
you're all
is
blurry.
Yeah.
doing the blurry
Yep.
thing now. So.
Oh no.
Cool. I'm just a ghost in the show. Don't mind me.
Oh,
Trapped in a
boy.
gelatinous cube, just slowly deteriorating. All right, so let's see. You folks would yeah. So Toblin, that's his name. Sure, why not? Is where is he? Where's he at? God damn it! Switch the page, Toblin. Toblin brings you a plate there, so you don't feel so bad. And
Thank you, Toblin.
what would you have? What would you have to drink, Thera?
Just water is good, thank you.
Okay, fantastic. I'll be right back. And
I would like a mimosa, please.
a mimosa.
Yes, it's white wine with orange juice, and then you have to carbonate it. If you can't carbonate it, I guess it'll be okay.
I'll do my best. And he goes back and leaves. He plops the ale. And what did you order, Sanry? Like water or something?
Thera ordered water.
I know Thera did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was bringing back the drinks. For...
You said ale, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because MeKoFi ordered ale.
Yeah, MeKoFi had ordered
So
ale.
Oh,
So
okay.
he plops the
yeah.
ale down. And
Okay.
what was Sanry wanting?
Sanry had also
Oh,
got
right,
ale.
the ale. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 ales, and then goes back and brings water and a really weird mix of just squeezed. You can see it's fresh, and his hands are like coated. You smell the citrus, and it's a lot of red wine and a little bit of orange juice, as much as he could get out of the oranges. And he's like, "I'm sorry, Adrian. I tried my best. We're short on the a lot of the fruit coming from the farms has been getting pinched off by the red brands."
It's okay. I didn't expect very much, so
But I'm sure, give it a go.
it'll taste a little bit like a sangria, but for weak people.
He just
Thank
nods. Okay. All right, and then he.
I
leads you
turn
to
away
breakfast.
from him.
He's still standing there, sad, like confused.
You did better than could be expected.
His hands
I
off.
think it looks great.
Thank you. And
If I
your
didn't have
name
ale-
is
You
Oh,
have
I'm
that?
Sanry.
Give
Sanry?
me back my focus. You can focus on this, you piece of shit. Focus on that. Focus on that. God, why? Okay, sorry.
I'm Sanry. Yeah. This breakfast is kind of like what I used to have at home, and
What?
is your home destroyed, or you seem a little concerned by the mention of it?
I don't know. I had a really weird dream the other night. It was.
You know, dreams are not real, right? That is how they work.
Spoiler alert.
Yes, but I mean, I have. Well,
Unless it's magic dreams, then it's different because it's not dreams, it's magic.
it might be. I'm not entirely sure, so I think I'm gonna send a letter to my to home and see if it gets there, and then see if I. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Better-
probably the best thing to do. I think
Better
I'll
than
send a
not
message.
knowing.
I think I'll send a message and see what's going on.
Oh.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mornbryn Shield. It's a little village near the Evermoors.
Adrian,
Yes.
you would know of this because it's kind of like a neighbor to your family residence. If you actually, I don't have the map on me right now, but if you guys do want to reference the map, like the bigger ones that I've put in there, in some places, I don't know if I did drop the right one, right, Sanry? Because
it was in the
player help channel and Discord.
Player help, and it was the second of the maps.
So it's in there somewhere, but basically,
Yes.
like where she's from is what, a couple days travel? Because it is a big map, but
Yeah.
you two are the closest. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, the Evermoors. Yeah.
Yes. So the Evermore. Yes, it's part of a trading system. Yes, Errington. Obviously, you recognize me.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of you guys. Yeah.
The Errington apples, the Errington forgery, Errington wheat, Errington gold, Errington
Got 'em
everything.
started.
Yeah. I remember my parents talking about your family.
Yes,
I do
many
remember
people
that,
talk
yeah.
of my family.
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah, Sanry, you actually recall your family with the farm and everything would very occasionally go that way and either go get, like, on a special day, you know, when you guys like had all money to spend, you would go get some Eddington apples and Eddington you know,
Errington chocolate.
must drive faster.
Okay, which city is that? Or town or wherever?
Adrian, your home?
My hometown.
No.
Notes. Blah blah blah. Not here.
And while she's looking at that, Thera, I would imagine you would probably know that area
Evelyn.
too, right? Because you've
It's from
traveled.
Cormier.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? You're
So
from where?
you're the
Cormier.
furthest.
You're Cormier.
She's from the mountains
Yeah.
near Cormier.
Yeah, you're the
The
furthest
Stormhorns,
east.
I think.
I'm from Everland.
But yeah, if you wanna if
She'd been
you want
traveling to this
disclose,
area.
like where you're from too, that's
Sure.
sure.
Well,
We'll do it.
I don't know if anyone's asked, but
No, I know. I don't mean to like put you on the spot. I just meant I think
Mhm.
you might have traveled that way.
traveled through there. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. She could have traveled through there.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's pretty country.
It's a lot of, yeah. It was a good childhood growing up.
So,
I will
what
have to-
was this dream about?
Lots of, fire. And it started out kind of like this, where, it was me sitting and eating, and then my parents and my siblings, and then I look up and they're, well, burned.
Oh,
Come back to
So,
my face.
did it feel like a dream? Yay!
not exactly, no.
Then maybe you should write home.
Do you think it's a magic of future or a magic of at the moment right now?
I don't know that. My God's not that specific sometimes.
Do you not have a magic teacher that helped you figure out the different types of magic and which ones you were capable of or more attuned to? Did your magic teacher, did he not teach you that?
No, I never really had a teacher. That's the thing, is God said, hey, Denier said, hey, do this, and so I went and did this, and I've just kind of been going and doing that.
Is there someone else in this town that is of your god?
Oh, good question. I don't know.
Good question.
What is your god?
Well, my God is Denier, who is connected to Ogma, who's connected to Mistra,
If
who...
anybody would know in town, it would be Sister Gario at the Shrine of Luck. That would be the person to ask if you wanted to.
Do I know that god? I rolled a 19 on my religion check.
If you want to know that god. I don't see why not, yeah.
Denier, yeah, okay.
Yes, Denier. Very famous god in this particular section of the god magics that I know very much, a lot of,
Yeah.
from my religious studies.
Yeah, he's really good at runes and knowledge and books, and lots of books.
Yes.
Oh, so many books. But I like that because I like books.
So you can read. That's nice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I can read.
so,
And I can write.
Adrian, with the roll of 19, you would recall, because I guess you're book friendly as well. I'm assuming.
I'm educated. I'm
yeah,
a rich
you're definitely
piece of shit.
I love that.
Well, I wasn't going to say it.
Rich. Fucking love you. Oh God, so glad you're back. All right. So you would recall from your education, your fucking piece of shit rich boy education.
Look, I didn't get love growing up, but I had the skills to become successful as a piece of shit.
That's his new voice. Pitter patter. So you recall that he was often called the Scribe of Ogma.
Okay.
He was the neutral god, lesser deity of art, cartography, glyphs.
I bet if Araduin had worshipped that god, he would have had better handwriting.
He probably would have been a fucking piece of shit
Pretty
too.
much.
That's probably true.
Yeah. I had so much planned for that character. Ugh.
It's okay.
His deity lived inside of him as a split personality.
Ah.
That would have been very cool.
Yeah.
So when he did paladin things, it was that guy kind of taking over. Then that is going to kill him.
Yeah. So, is there a shrine here? Maybe they can tell me.
There's a shrine to the god of luck.
As you recall, when you mentioned that, Thera, shit, Shrine of Luck. We got that thing that we got to do for
Yes.
Sister
We
Dario.
have We have something we need to do for the sister there, actually.
Oh,
And if you were to help us do that, I bet she'd be very grateful and might help you out.
I like that idea. That might work. Yeah. Is it okay if I help you?
Adrian the Note Taker, you recall, because that's the new name, Adrian the Note Taker. Shoot.
I'm fine with it. What do you say, Adran? Adrian?
Oh.
Adrian? We could use the help.
Yes. Other than having dreams of possible family members burning to crisp, do you have other qualities that would make you an asset to this alliance?
I like pie.
What do you do, Sanry?
So
Pie.
Besides pie.
Denier called me, and so I became a neophyte, and then I became an acolyte, and now I've been training, and I'm a cleric.
Ah, that is quite useful.
That would be
So
very
you can perhaps bring us back if we die, or make sure that we don't die.
I haven't read that book yet. I have to.
It's literally
I'm
titled
partial
Bring Us
to
Back
the
so we
not
don't
dying. I'm partial to the not dying.
Yes, but sometimes things happen. I've seen things happen.
That's actually the sequel
I can help
to
with that.
Bring Us Back So We Don't Die is I'm partial to not dying. Yeah. They're pretty fantastic books, Sanry.
Well, if you're not scared of danger, because sometimes we do run into danger, and also, I am not adept at fighting, but I am better at everything else.
Well, I don't like danger. I try to avoid it if I can, but
I usually get in front of it first.
I mean, if it happens, that's fine. I'll just have to do my best.
I'll take that as a yes. You are willing to sacrifice your life for me.
Are you drawing
And
up
I
a
hate it. And I
contract?
hate it when people are mean. People shouldn't be mean. It's not nice.
I agree with you.
Suddenly, Adrian starts drawing up a contract in the napkin.
And throwing up a little in his mouth.
Nice.
In 60 days.
Actually, no, here's the thing. Adrian thinks he's nice. He's just like, that's how it is.
Oh, okay.
In 60 days.
He doesn't know he's an asshole. He thinks that's how people are.
Okay.
We see the difference between me and you. It's not that I am mean and that you are nice. The difference is that I am strong and you are weak-minded, and you need to work on that because people will take advantage of you.
You saying that to Thera or Sanry?
Sanry.
Oh, okay.
So,
because I could just pass you my sword and see if you can lift it.
I did say earlier, I am not good at fighting. I am better at everything else.
So
Strong willed.
weak,
Okay.
but strong, but
It doesn't need to make sense, Sanry. Often the things he says don't.
oh, okay.
You hear in the background Toblin just go, heard that? Half the town
She
cries.
nudges
Oh
Adrian.
yeah, definitely.
He elbows Adrian
Yeah, can confirm.
I don't understand the joke. It doesn't not make sense to me.
That's okay.
Okay. So I have a friend, but he's not feeling well. I'm just gonna let him know that I'll be with you guys today.
Yes, don't bring him if he's not going to be elevated to the challenge.
Okay.
We need people who can fight right now. Specifically protect me.
Sanry, you run upstairs to tell
I
MeKoFi?
run upstairs to MeKoFi that I'm gonna hang out with these guys today and do this thing for the sister.
You knock on the door, and you just hear this.
What can I help you with, Sanry?
That's actually not bad. I met these two people, Sanry and Adran, Adran,
And
Adran.
and Thera.
Yes.
Unless you met yourself.
Oh. Okay.
And they have a thing to do for the priestess at the Shrine of Luck, and I'm gonna help them today. Oh dear.
Oh.
You hear it like a cat.
Get off the carpet!
Yeah. Find it! Find it!
Yes, go ahead and go, Sanry. I'll be here. Just getting better.
Is there anything I can bring you?
A mop and bucket, please.
Okay, I'll
runny eggs.
I'll let Toblin know.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Okay. End scene, and you go downstairs.
Yep.
And,
I go downstairs. I let Toblin know that we need a mop and bucket in our room.
Right away, he was looking a little white, unusually. I'll get it then sorted.
Yeah, I would say he was looking a little green, but you know.
Yeah, it's common around here, and he kind of looks at Thera.
I thought he was already green.
Yeah. Well, he's like an ocean green. Now he was like a pale.
Yep.
She's more jade.
Aqua. Yeah, you're more earth tony. He's more like sea and anyway. So you guys wrap up your breakfast and head out to the back to the I guess if you
Luck Shrine?
Yeah, the Luck Shrine. If you wanted to go see Sister Gariel before you took off.
Did you need more information about your quest, or
have the information?
Yeah, you don't need it. It was just if you wanted to Sanry, if you wanted to ask her about anything at all.
Well, I was thinking that she wouldn't necessarily want to help me until I came back. So.
Yeah.
No. We'd have to do the adventure, then you can ask her for help.
Yeah,
because that's how it works.
Yeah.
You have to come with us first to protect
something
me.
For something.
Something.
Eddington
something.
Eddington something. Something Eddington. Yes, that's the new. That's the new name of the series, like the campaign is. It's not a New Horizon anymore. It's just something Eddington. Welcome to something Eddington. Catch us live 7:00 p.m. on Thursdays.
If you don't, then clearly you do not have a good, how do you say, taste in entertainment.
You're a weekend character, obviously. You did not like. So
Weak-willed.
Weak-willed.
You stroll past. Oh, let me do one thing here for what if we do have any viewers. Phandalin. There. So they are currently in. I will open up mine. The Stonehill Inn, which is the center blue one at the northeast side of town, and there at the circle. The Shrine of Luck is dead set in the center. There's that little U-shaped circle shrine. Oddly enough, Sister Gariel is not there as you guys walk by. However, if you take a right and stroll straight up the north trail to the Tribor Trail, that will take you to the Coneyberry. It is about a day's travel, and you could walk there. It's a day's travel walk, put it that way. You can get there in the evening since it's morning if you wanted to just walk, or if you want to take horse, you can take horse. Up to you.
Fine with walking, if the other two are okay with that. I'm assuming since this creature is probably coming out at night.
Good point.
That we might want to arrive there in the evening?
Walking, horse.
I
can do either.
And Adran and Thera, give me a history check real quick. Just to recall specifically what you're going to do. Even though you probably have your notes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a 3. So,
5.
It
Oh,
went from
boy.
16 to 3.
Okay, so we're going up that
Watch
way.
them do that.
So you recall, I'll be nice here, that the Harper sister Gariel, wanted you to go see Agatha, the Banshee, and she gave you
We
the
had to
mirror.
ask her a question, but I just can't remember what the question was.
Yeah, actually what that
Give
was-
location of spell book.
That's it. Yeah. And to be a little more specific, I am looking here.
By
She wants to
Bojan.
know about the location of a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
Oh, that's what it was. Bogentle. By Bogentle.
Gentlebow. And that is that. You guys take off on foot and eventually over a period of
And
time.
I'm asking them questions about. So, what are we doing? Where are we going? What are we?
Right now we are walking.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Okay.
They're
So
enjoying the sun.
this quest, what is it?
We have to get to the Banshee, flatter her.
Banshee. Oh,
Yes.
flatter.
Yes. Flattery is the way to any woman's heart. That is what my butler told me.
Ah,
And he has been with many, many women. So he would know.
okay. But this
Well-
is a
Adran is very good at flattering.
Yes, I'm very good at flattering.
I suppose we could try that first.
Yes. Well, we also have a comb, a silver comb to give in exchange for the location.
That's what it was.
Gifts
It's right here.
Gifts tend to work.
Yes, but you
So
have
I've
to
heard.
give the gift with flattery because otherwise it's just business. But you have to make the business feel more personal so then they have emotional attachment to the completion of the contract.
Mm-hmm. Agatha was the
yes.
CEO of a winery.
This is very similar to what my parents told me about, shepherding and, selling our goat's milk and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Sheep's milk. Shepherds.
Shit milk.
but more because
Right.
this is
A
bigger.
banshee.
I tell you, negotiating with elves, now that is a hard one because they are not emotional.
Ah.
As
You
Well,
have
as you guys are walking, somebody, Thera, what's your marching order?
If you want her in front, she can be, but at the same time, it's not like we're limited in space.
No. I mean, you're walking down the road. It's a wide road.
Yeah.
So
She might be walking forward while these two chat because
Okay.
she
Yeah,
can't really add
probably,
anything to that.
yeah, that's why I was kind of imagining she would be kind of taking point. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, let's hope I can. Oh no, I can't. I got a 6.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oof. Okay.
I am distracting her with my beauty.
Oh, if you say so.
Adran, you're too small for me.
I can't answer.
Low hanging fruit.
Like, no, that one's not a thing I can say.
Not going there.
Not going there. Even Adrian knows when to hold his tongue.
Sometimes.
As you're approaching, you get about halfway through your day's travel and conversation, and you, Thera, you don't catch it right off the bat, but eventually you do see two dudes that are kind of sitting off the trail,
Mhm.
just kind of looking at you. And give me one more perception check for the hell of it.
Actually, I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Where are my wolves?
They're out.
Those are.
I know they were outside of the town,
That's a good.
so they could
question.
very well be around, is all I'm saying.
That's something that I will write down. Where the?
Did you get a wolf whistle?
Oh, and
All
there I
them-
got an 18 plus 2, so 20.
Cool. All right. Well, that is going to earn you a brief description of what you're looking at here. Two gentlemen in rough, tattered, tan-ish clothes,
Mhm.
but with both having like a red undershirt and red brand on their arms.
Oh, not these guys. Okay, I will stop walking so far out front and
Mhm.
sort of like slow my pace so that I join the other two.
Yeah, they haven't noticed you yet. I did say they were looking at you, but we're just gonna say they haven't noticed you
Okay.
yet. But they're sitting there.
There are two fellows who look like they're members of the Red Brand. In tattered clothing, kind of watching the road. And
Which
I
one's the red
wondered-
brand again?
They're the gang
Mhm.
in the town, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah, red brand.
They
Red-
are
red-
the plague of Phandalin.
What are the red brands?
They're
Terrible people. You should kill them.
Sanry, give me a history check real quick.
Okay.
I don't mean
mercenaries.
actually killing, but they
10.
are thieves.
10 would just do it. It just dusts, like scrapes the surface of your memory that you had a brief encounter when you met MeKoFi in the alley, and one of the dudes, when Thera starts describing him to you briefly.
Yeah.
Says-
Do I know about? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she says about the armband, and that clicks in your head that you had an encounter in what's it called?
Last
Port-
week's backstory.
No, well, last
Oh,
week, but-
Port Last.
Port Last.
Yes.
Yeah, Port Last. So you encountered one of
Ooh.
these guys.
I don't like those guys. They're mean.
Well, if they try
They
to
are
cause us
thieves and
problems-
criminals. Thieves and criminals are just people that could not make it on their own, can only get through life through trickery.
Mhm.
Terrible people, all of them.
I think technically they're a mercenary company. But
Do-
they
Well-
do what they want.
They're like the mafia, essentially.
Do we just kind of walk by, or
They haven't caused us any trouble yet. If they cause us trouble, we will cause trouble back.
okay?
I agree.
All right. So as you are you just like strolling by casually?
Unless we can avoid them. I don't know how we can, but
I mean, if you wanted to go off the trail, they haven't noticed you yet. You could duck off the trail, but if you want to just go by, that's cool too.
I figure we just go by.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep an eye on them, but
Sure. As you go by, one of them does spot you. Like I said, it's about 20 feet wide road, to be fair. And one of them looks up and says, "Oi, where you think you're going?"
In that direction.
Right. Well, time for you to go back the way you came. Give us your stuff and be on your way.
Don't get in our way.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 20. What?
Clearly he knows.
Yeah. And the other one goes, "Oi!" And he's like poking the other guy in the back. "It's one of them Eddingtons. It's one of them. He's
Eddington.
He's a piece of shit. Let's smug him." And they both like pull out blades and they're like,
I pull
So-
out my sword, which is as big as me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
You don't want to do that.
Give me a intimidation.
Intimidation?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll see if that works. But no, an 11. Okay.
11? I'll tell you
Yeah.
what. I'll roll against it. Ooh, 19. Okay. So,
Okay. Well,
that didn't work so well, but
no. If we have to fight, we have to fight. But
Yeah.
they will not.
My family is very powerful, and if you mess with me, you will be cut out of supplies and you will perish economically, socially, and physically.
they both look at you for a second and can take that
I-
into
Or I will
consideration.
I
He
don't
has his
half.
arms like this.
Yeah.
Or I will cut you in half.
Okay, give me a
Adran, I don't think they understood that.
give me a deception or
they're not-
persuasion, Adrian, whichever one you decide.
Mm. 14.
14. All right, I'll roll against it. He rolled a 10.
Ooh, there you go.
So with
Maybe
the
he did understand.
Yeah, well, I should have gave you advantage because you had Thera backing you up there, and Sanry saying something as well. But we'll just say it like this: the two of them stand there, and they look up and down on the three of you, and the littler guy looks at you, Thera, and looks at the blade being about the size of you, and they both look at each other like, well, there's only two of us. And then he takes into consideration what you said, Adrian, about that, and that was kind of like the
Destroying
nail
them.
just nail in the coffin, and he's like, oh, whatever, you probably ain't got shit on you anyway, you piece of shit. And they kind of like trail off and walk around you, like off the trail, and then they wait till they think you can't see them, and they run like back into town, and the last thing you hear is, "Oh, Glassstaff is gonna hear about this." And they
Who
bugger
is
off.
going to hear about that?
Class
They say,
staff?
Our
Yep.
boss? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Glassstaff is the leader of the Red Brand.
Hey, somebody takes notes. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right. So
and you hear something from Thera that you maybe you didn't expect, and that is that. Oh, yeah. Okay. That maybe we should have killed them.
Ooh.
I have a better idea.
She
We
has
will-
no love. There's no love lost for her with these guys.
Yeah.
Well, at least they left us alone. I guess they're smarter than I thought.
Good
Yes,
point.
well, the economic demise that was going to happen to them was quite devastating.
Mm.
Without the Errington, there's not very much business.
But, I mean, some of them are probably just poor, and they get into this because they think it's
Poor
better.
people are poor because they deserve it and they do not work hard enough.
Maybe. Right.
That's a statement.
That's
So,
exactly what Thera was thinking. That is a statement.
as you guys march forward,
If you work hard, you will achieve and you will not be poor.
you follow the signs to Coneyberry. Trying not to laugh out loud. And you, let's see here. Where am I in this? You follow the signs to Coneyberry, and in evening-ish, it's still daylight. You get into the town. It is small, a lot smaller than Phandalin. Maybe 12 to 15 like huts and stuff like that. Very small village, and you ask around, and people with a search here and there, and convincing conversation from Adrian, maybe a flash of the sword here and there from there, and a probably happy conversation from Sanry. Something about pies.
Puppy
maybe.
dog eyes.
You managed to convince somebody to tell you about
It's the Puss in Boots look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those eyes.
Somebody does finally give up the information of where Agatha's hidden lair is, and you see as they point, it is a creepy, dark-looking section of the woods, and they say it's about maybe a mile or so if you just keep following the beaten path. That there's no real trail, but you'll just know when you're there. And with that being said, if everybody's cool with it, you guys want to take a comfort break and then come back in about 5-7 minutes, something like that?
Sounds good.
Cool. All right, we'll be back, guys. Wah! Sound effects. Okay, all right, we are back. So, after you had done a little walking around in the evening as the sun is starting to set, you find someone that is willing to share the information, and they say, kind of basically like tread at your own risk. And you travel through the woods, and let me stop this and start this.
Is that a stump or a mud crab?
That is a stump.
Oh, okay.
No mud crabs in the woods.
We're not in Skyrim.
Okay.
Like, I have no idea what a mud crab is.
It's yeah.
I mean, the bottom right-hand corner, it looks like a mud crab.
It's from Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I'm a D&D. Obviously, it's a stump for me. That's all I've ever done.
Yep.
That and COD.
That's a video game. You're mixing your metaphors.
There we go. There's a good one. All right.
From Elder Scrolls Online background.
So you guys are trudging through the woods. There's some footsteps for you, and eventually you come to a very, 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 very large tree with an opening in it. Let's say about 60 feet. If you just kind of use your imagination with like how far you are with your tokens, and if you want to grab your tokens, you can move them freely if you wish. And let me
Walking up to it, is that the idea?
the map.
Yes, well,
Yeah, sure, if you want to. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be hiding behind these trees. Like, I'm guessing that's where the opening is, where Thera is right now?
And
I don't know.
Adrian, let me know if you... Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody wants to take a peek in, just give me a perception check, and I'll let you know what you see.
Sure.
Anybody rolling, just let me know what you get, and...
Oh, I got a
I rolled a 7.
6. I got a 6. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Never
Sorry, I was just adjusting my thing. Perception.
Yep. Let's see if I can...
Very well. That is a 7.
Yeah, I don't think we did very
Just
well.
keep it with the family.
Yeah. We just peeked in, but saw nothing.
What you
Looks
do
empty.
see is, let me get this right. Hope I do this right. Yep, I'm doing it right. You see about this much, and that should open up to the inside of this tree, where it's hollowed out, and looks like almost like a living quarter where there's plants and stuff like that look like they're potted off to the right here. And the shit. Let me turn the damn footsteps off, because you guys, if you want to go in further, you can, because you don't see the entirety of it.
I'll go in, sure. I'm not taking my sword out just yet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Are you
I'm like there.
Stealthing in or like sneaking
No,
in?
we're not trying to sneak.
Right.
As far as I know, we actually want to ask her a question.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I will follow her, but behind,
Okay.
in a shielded way.
And it's dimly lit and without having to roll, because it would just be dumb to roll again. Let me clear this for you. All right. So the let's see. I'll go through the details of everything. So, like, the forest grows dark as you were walking through. The trail winds deeper into the woods. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches. The air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village that you were just at. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped benches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. And a low doorway leads inside, where you have now encountered this area. And a home of sorts is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It's sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch of all things. And all of it very old and elven craft. What would you like to do?
Move further in so that Adran can address this being.
Yeah, is she there?
I haven't seen her, but I'm gonna just like move to the side here so that I can make room.
You don't? Sure. And then anybody else wanting to move in, you can. You don't. The air is very cold inside. It's almost chilling to the point where you can see your breath now. And as the air grows cold, a powerful feeling of dread grips all of you, and a cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, and her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a very hateful expression twists her features right now.
I cast guidance on Adran.
Adran. Yep, you'll get it. Welcome to the game. We all do it.
Thera actually bows her head.
Okay, cool. Anybody else doing anything?
I will approach and bow, like, in a like super like gentlemanly way. I mean, my lady,
Okay.
Adran James John Eddington, here to bestow upon you the truth of your to bestow upon me the privilege of making your acquaintance.
Okay. And as you say that, she looks up at you, and there's a hateful expression that twists her features now, and as she looks up at you, let's hope this works. She looks and directly to you, Adran, as you say what you said, and she says,
"Foolish mortals, what do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
I would follow death anywhere if it meant I could get to bestow my eyes on the grace of your on the brightness of your cheeks, which would cause shame to stars.
Oh, okay. Are you like kind of like persuading her, like in a sense, like just being flattering?
Oh yeah, I'm flattering. And I will continue.
Okay.
I am not done.
Okay.
Go, Adran.
The grace of your elegance is seated on your lips. Your virtues have strangely taken any thoughts of mine. I'd rather doubt an oracle than question what you deliver. please, I have a question for you, if you are willing to take my offering, which is this beautiful comb that is not quite as charming as you, but hopefully a sliver of your charm would suffice.
She looks it over at you, and she sees the comb, and her facial expression changes, and she looks over and she says,
Very well. I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question, and I will give you one answer.
ignore the
That is so neat, though.
I spent a lot of time making this thing.
My question is, what is the exact location of the spell book by Bogentle? Written by Bogentle, I guess it would be the correct English way.
She looks at you and almost has a disappointed look, as if she really wanted to kill you. But surprised by your humbleness and Sanry, were you doing anything specific, like bowing or kneeling or anything?
I'm hiding behind Adran after casting the guidance on.
Okay.
Quivering behind,
Like,
please don't look at me.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not give Adran a roll of what did you roll last time? Or did you?
I didn't roll
I'm
yet.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Okay.
for it. Yeah. Go for the roll.
For some reason, I'm on my profile right now. How do I? All right, I gotta go to the big page.
As you're rolling, though, I'm just gonna do this for fun, just because they don't have anything else. Go for it. What?
Persuasion.
Yeah, sure.
That's a 23.
Ooh.
Okay.
Adrian comes
Alright.
through in the crutch.
Which is rare.
Actually, not that rare when it comes to
When it
this
comes
kind
to
of stuff.
talking, I'm
Yeah.
very good at talking.
The flirting,
Fighting.
though. The flirting is a little.
Well, I did my research since last game, and I wrote out so many flatteries. As soon as you told us, I was like, all right, like old-fashioned flattery. Let's go.
I love it. I'm so
Well done. Very well done.
Dumbfounded. There was going to
love
be a
it.
lot more challenge to this, and you just went right by it. So, yes, she looks and she makes a noise.
Well, I'm very taken by your kind words. It's been many, many years, many days, many nights, many moons, since someone has actually been so bold to be so kind to Agatha. Little one, I see you hiding there. Do I scare you?
hi, a little.
Well, fear not. You have asked one question, so I shall give you one answer.
Pause. And she thinks back and she looks over of all her things, and she's just, again, a look of disappointment. She really wanted to murder people. And
Aw.
let's see. She comes back and she turns back to you, Adrian, and she says,
You, the handsome one. I traded the book to a necromancer named Sernath from the city of Erebor more than 100 years ago.
I thank you for your response. And trust me, flattery is very easy in the face of beauty.
Surely you jest, handsome one. But nevertheless, it is kind to have people so nice, Agatha. I guess I can let you live. But the sad truth, I do not know what became of the book or the young Sir Noth. Again, 100 years is a long time, and I know not what happened to the book afterwards.
Now, you do recall that the only information you needed for Sister Gariel was just that in itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of it is her problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Stay if you like. I'm a wonderful cook.
alas, I cannot be tempted by this clearly very nice evening
Oh,
because
but
I have things to attend to. You know, I am an
it's
Errington.
just, it's lonely in here. My food is wonderful.
Everybody give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
23.
18.
Oh, 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how... Oof. Okay. So, as she says that, she beckons to all of you, but doesn't see Sanry or Adran very impressed by the offer. Thera, she looks to you and catches your eye as she kind of beckons, and you feel this almost like a warm sensation coming over the cold in the area that you're in, and you feel compelled, and all of a sudden you come off your knee and you think to yourself, you know, it's been a while since we ate, and maybe, but then you like shake your head and like, no.
No. Imagination bacon was better.
Yes, imagination so much better. And she looks at you and she says,
Very well then. I guess I will allow you to leave alive. But make haste with your departure before I change my mind. And then a look of grim, like a grim smile comes over her, and she just kind of gestures to the entrance that you walked in, and the cold.
Thera backs away.
Adrian will bow and then
like,
just like, okay, go.
She's gonna,
And I wave and I scurry out the door.
Okay.
Thera's actually watching her the entire time that she leaves. Like, she's backing out.
Okay.
And she's in front of the other two.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So
Oh,
she's
I'm gone.
backing out.
Sanry's gone. Sanry's like,
But she does incline her head before she disappears from the entrance.
Awesome. All right. So then, to describe this, as you all three of you, slowly back away, one by one. Thera, you're the last to leave. You catch a glimmer of her, image one last time, and she just kind of gives you a wink, and then the flickering begins again, and the image just dissipates and is gone. And then the cold atmosphere as you step away kind of warms up a little bit to the rest of the atmosphere in the area, where it's still a little cold, but not as cold as it was. It was almost like walking into a freezer when you went in there.
I feel better fighting the red brand than I do doing that.
You guys marching back to the town?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that went well.
Well, we're alive, so yes.
And we have the information.
Yes.
Everything went splendid. Good job, little one.
Flattery, well done.
that went better than I thought.
Yes. Well, let's drop off this information and get our dues, which is, I wrote it down, 3 healing potions.
It's nighttime.
And
You get back
yeah.
to the village. You can crash if you'd like. Set
Okay,
up a
maybe
camp.
we go in the morning.
Yeah, if you'd like, or you can travel at night. It's up to you.
Perhaps we could find your information too, Sanry, when we
Ooh.
go.
Maybe, yeah.
Did you want to go now, or would you rather rest the night?
I'd like to go now.
Let's do that then. Is
And
that
as-
all right, Adran?
Yes, that is acceptable.
As you exit the cresp of the woods, the last thing you hear is just the subtle whisper as you approach the village. And it's haunting. It's very... If you could describe a near-death experience without actually seeing physical violence, that would be the feeling that's running through your goosebumps and the back of your neck right now as you leave the woods.
Oh yeah.
It's a very, very eerie feeling. You get the idea like that was really lucky for Adran to come in clutch like that. And for everybody really to just be humble, and it was the right approach for sure. And you get to the village. It's now like 10 o'clock at night. The town is settling in. There is a campfire in the middle of the it's big bonfire-ish type thing going on with the locals that are still up drinking and carrying on, playing music and stuff like that, which I don't have right now.
Is this Coneyberry or Phandalin?
Phandalin, right?
And the one?
No, this is Coneyberry actually.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so it's gonna take us a whole bunch of time to get back to Phandalin from.
It would take you if you were to head back to Phandalin now. It would take you about a day's travel on foot.
Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if you
So we're
want
just
to
gonna stay
rest,
here.
you
yeah,
can.
so we
yeah.
may want to stay overnight and then head out in the morning.
Yeah, and you see people carrying on in the fire, which I'm just going to load this back up right now.
So, do we want to camp out, or is there a place to stay here?
There's probably an inn or at least a place where he can rent a room. I assume. This doesn't look that decrepit as a city.
Yeah, just bear with me 1 second. If you want to just talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Looks like we might have to delay a bit, Sanry, because I don't know that we want to be making the trip all the way back in the dark.
Especially with the red brands out.
Yeah. I'd rather see who I have to kill.
Actually, we're not too far from home. I suppose.
There we go.
We could just kind of continue on, because we're near Tribor, aren't we?
Yeah, the Tribor Trail is how you would take to get back to Phandalin.
Yeah. So we're like halfway between my home and Phandalin. I think, based on the map.
Do you want to stop by your house?
If you don't mind.
I would have to check, but I think it would be a long travel. It might be something you want to hip pocket for later.
Okay, well.
It's up to you.
Not right now. We are very busy right now. How about later?
How far are we from Tribord?
Tribor, the town?
Yes.
That's a good question. Let me pull something up and see.
Because it might be better to go there than...
Phandalin's only a day's walk. That's the closest thing.
Yeah.
Let me pull up something.
I mean, I looked up Coneyberry, and it looks like it's
Yeah, we're
in the Star Metal Hills, sort of. I don't.
right. Yeah, we're just using our imagination here for right now, just to get through.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's up to you guys what you want to do. I'm not pushing one way or the other. You guys do what you want to do. I'm just while you're talking amongst yourself, I'm just pulling up the maps to see if I can find the right
Well, I hear some wolves. Perhaps it's your wolves, Thera.
one.
Perhaps.
Oh. I wonder if
Thera has some wolf friends.
oh do
They
do
spend time in captivity together. That's where we found her.
Mm.
Me and the
oh
two other people who are illiterate and left.
oh what happened?
They heard the voice and then they did a terrible, terrible calligraphy with a crayon on the paper to say goodbye. Terrible calligraphy.
They have
I
gone
would be
elsewhere.
embarrassed.
Oh,
They
okay.
decided to go elsewhere. The wolves just went off into the hills because they don't do well in towns.
Oh yeah, I can see that. So are your wolf friends, are they friendly?
To me,
They have not attacked us either.
no. If they know you're a friend, they'll be good.
Oh, that's good.
Do
Do
you
they
have
like pie?
what?
Do they like pie?
I'm sure they probably would.
Ah, okay.
Although meat pie probably best.
Indeed.
They sound like good wolves.
They are good wolves. Hopefully they've put some more meat on their bones since they've been out and about.
So here's a little known fact. As a timeout from the DM, looking at the map, the actual Dungeon Master map in this campaign, Coneyberry is only half a day's travel from the Old Owlwell, whereas it would be a full day's travel to Phandalin, but much farther to get to Sanry's home. It would probably be like 3-4 days travel. I'm just ballparking because I'm
So
using like 4 different
the
maps.
second
that
one
all of
you're
them
saying.
Yeah.
either have or miss something.
So
Yeah.
the second one there is the other thing that we were going to do.
Yeah. So if you really, if you wanted to, you could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, and hit the Owlwell in the morning, if you wanted.
What do you think?
Very efficient. Efficiency is very good for business.
Yeah,
Using less resources for better results.
what's this place you're talking about?
The
The owl.
there
Old
are
Owl Well.
undead at the well that we must defeat for the purpose of, I forgot who wanted that, but something Thera wanted this done.
Something Adrian.
Darren. It's Darren, right?
Darren,
Mhm.
Darren, friend of Thera, needed us to help for that, and that would make me a hero, and also that would make Thera's friend Darren happy. And why do I care? I forgot.
Thera, you recall very specifically, because this was something that you wanted to prove to Darren.
Yeah.
That the someone was digging around in the ruins known as the Old Owlwell, and more disturbingly, several prospectors have reported being chased from the area by undead. Darren had asked to visit the ruins,
See what's up.
find out what's up.
Okay. It might be that someone is masquerading as undead,
Yeah.
rather than actually there are undead. It sounds like the prospectors are being chased away.
Well,
Well-
perhaps as well they are using the magic of necromancy.
Could be.
Yeah, and he did tell you as well, you recall Thera specifically, that Darren knows that the old Owl Well, the ruins are an old watchtower of an ancient magical empire known as Netheril. Your mic.
Oh, okay. Ah,
Sorry.
why does it do that? Okay. There could be some strange magics going on around there.
Do you think there's books?
Maybe. Think they'd be very old books.
Oh, but old books are the best books. Because
Yes,
they got all sorts of information. I wouldn't mind going.
I guess if both of you want to go, I guess we will go. Because I don't know why I want to help you, but I do.
Well, we appreciate it. So thank you.
Why am I
You're
feeling
welcome.
like a good person?
You're good to have along. I like you.
Yes, that is very common.
And there's thinking there's one person who likes him. You're accumulating.
Plus one, baby.
Yeah.
So, let's do this then. You're staying up around the camp. You basically just set up your sleeping bags by the camp, and the locals that are actually camping out with you decide to stay on the other side of the bonfire, but hang out with you. And there is. Oh yeah. So if you wanted to, you don't know this in character, but they're all talking, and one of them overhears you say something about the old Owl Well, and he perks up and says, "Did you mention the old Owl Bell? Old Owl Bell? Fuck me. The old Owl Well." I couldn't help but be a little nosy, and over here you said something about the old Owl Well.
We're planning on going to see what the problem is.
Well, it's actually just due south of here. If you head off the Tribor Trail and straight through the hills that way, shouldn't be more than half a day's travel. I could actually
Thank
draw
you.
you a map if you'd like.
That would be very, very good. Maps are the more accurate way of giving directions.
And
Ooh, I like maps.
you see his significant other sitting there, and he goes back to the thing and scrambling something, and she just gives you a nice smile and wave. And he comes back and he hands you this like real bad crayon-y map with like you are
he doesn't
here.
have calligraphy either.
Must be related to
Now, now, Sanry's goddess Denir being a god of cartography, can she sort of
interpret
magic it into a better...
That's a cool idea.
Me a oof.
religion?
Sure. Give me a religion.
Because it's sort of a...
Yeah, why not?
Aiden tries to hide his face of like semi-disgust.
I got
as
a-
he, like
Of the crayon
think
map.
before giving it. So we'll see.
I got a 14.
Are you
Not
rolling?
bad.
Are you rolling for something, Adrian? Like trying to.
Yes. One second.
And what'd you get, Sanry?
I got a 14.
14? Okay, cool.
Got a
Yeah.
12 for deception.
12 for deception. As he hands you the map, he grips it a little bit before he hands it over, even though it's exposed, like with the you see what's on it, and he kind of does like the tug back, gives you a look. All right, hope you like it.
I give it to Sanry.
And he goes, I'm a cartographer. And
I do not understand what you're trying to say.
And then his wife's like, William, no, just come back and let them be. Let them get their sleep. And
Thank you for your help.
Sanry, you wave your hand and it clears up. We'll just say that. You like kind of reach to your deity in your head and it kind of fine-tunes the map and makes it a little more legible. Makes a little more sense. Where now, instead of it's like, you were, in one word, like, ear, and then, ow, well, it kind of is like, you were here. And then, da-da-da-da-da, hold out well. Like, pretty clear map.
Okay, here you go. I think this is better, Adrian.
That's a
Yes,
nice
that is
trick.
more clear.
That's a very nice trick. Well
It's
done.
quite impressive.
Daenerys very helpful that way. I like him. He's nice.
Is a god of cartography.
Cartography. Never mind.
So, we should take a good rest and then head out.
Yeah, I actually do a blessing on the guy because he is a cartographer, as he says. So, I just.
Is that what he said?
Well, that's what he tried to say.
Cartoon.
So I'm basically saying thank you for your service to my god, and I give him a little blessing.
I got it. Cartoon Graper. No? Okay, I'm going to bed.
Yep.
Thank you.
But yes, I give him a blessing as a thank you to,
Thera will try and maybe get a little bit of sleep, but
Yeah, sure.
she doesn't like the idea of just all of us sleeping in front of.
We should take some
we need precautions.
shifts.
Yeah.
Sleep one after, like one person stays awake.
Oh, in shifts.
Yes.
Yes, that is the word.
What about your wolves? Can they help?
I don't think that the townsfolk would like wolves in their midst.
Maybe not.
Somehow I think that wouldn't go
But-
over well.
Maybe just outside the firelight?
If we were to move outside the firelight, perhaps.
Oh, I don't know if that would be a good idea, though.
It's probably best to not attract attention to ourselves in the middle of the road in the light. So perhaps
True.
if we go in the darkness in the woods.
So, you guys camping out, falling asleep, and then someone's like maybe doing
Taking
one or
watches.
two doing watches. Okay. All right. Who's staying for first watch?
I could do first watch.
Okay, cool.
I don't have dark vision or anything like that, so.
You're by the. Are you staying by the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You have limited visibility, so.
Yeah. But at least we'd see anything that was coming up on us, so.
Yeah.
Little one, do you have dark vision? Do you see in the night?
No, but I can do this, and I take a rock, I cast light on it, and I'm like, here, you can put it anywhere you like.
That's a nice trick too.
It's a very nice
also
trick.
a nice trick.
So,
Well, I will take the last watch, so you can keep your rock while I sleep.
okay. Let's see. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Perhaps you can make it less bright.
No, but here, I can make it red. Red, if you don't know, actually helps with your night vision. You don't get night blind.
Yes, I am very aware of the effect of different light in the
Here.
darkness. I
So-
also did the survival in the dark class.
Okay. And that lasts for 1 hour.
Yep. So, Thera, you set up for your first watch, and Sanry and Adrian, you guys go to sleep. Okay. Doesn't take long. You're exhausted. Honestly, probably a little hungry as well. And but you fall fast asleep, knowing that Big Bad Thera's watching over you guys. And Thera, give me just a roll, just a perception if you want. Why not?
Oh, there we go. A natural 20.
Oh,
22.
Okay.
hope matters.
All right. So, Sanry, Adrian, you pass out. A little bit of time goes by, and the other couple's out fast, out cold, and you hear very familiar sound.
Yes.
And are you getting up, or are you confident in what you're what you doing?
How close does that sound?
Maybe 50, 60 feet away. You're with your experience in
Okay.
fighting and surviving and whatnot.
Okay, so if I back away a little, can I still keep an eye on the two of them by the fire?
Give me a perception check.
Remember, you also have that rock.
Oh, yes, I do have the rock. Well, it depends on how long the rock actually lasts. So, and I got a 21.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Nice.
18 plus 2.
You keep keen eye on your two traveling companions. And
Okay.
if you wanted to take the stone or the glowing stone with you,
If that helps, sure.
you can. So time goes by and you're watching. You get up, you grab the stone, and as soon as you step away from the fire, vroom, the light goes out on the stone.
Oh, okay.
But you still can keep.
Okay.
You can still see your party, and you. What are you doing?
She's going to stand there and wait.
Okay.
Because if it's her wolves, they'll know to approach.
Okay. All right.
If it's not her wolves, there could be a problem.
Okay. All right. You stand, and a little bit of time goes by. You start getting a little nervous. And once again, you hear as it gets closer.
Okay.
And eventually you see 3 pairs of eyes standing
Aw.
in a distance. Uh-oh, I hit it. Ignore it. And
Okay.
three pairs of eyes glowing back at you from the fire. You can roughly make out a silhouette.
Okay.
And these 3 look a little less emaciated than before.
Okay. That's good.
And yeah, they just stare at you at the moment.
Okay. She'll go a little closer. But again, she's still keeping an eye on the people at the fire. The thing is, she doesn't want anyone at the fire to wake up and see her with wolves.
Sure, got it.
That
No
would be a
problem.
bad idea.
Yeah. With your last roll, I would say you can still keep checking back, and nothing more than just the crackling of the fire.
Okay.
And you're quiet enough on your bare feet in the dirt, and you slowly start approaching.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check. Let's see how this goes.
Ugh, and then I roll a low one. However, I do have a +4, so I got a 10.
All right. 10's enough. 10 keeps them steady, and you see one of the bigger one standing in the middle. I remember you gave them names, but don't.
I have them.
Yep. Okay, cool. And yeah, the one steps forward and starts panting like a dog almost, and jumps up on you.
She scritches.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and then the other
behind you.
the other two kind of recognize you and come up and start you know how like cats do, hey, why aren't I getting attention? Like they're all kind of like headbutting each other for attention.
Yeah. So she named them Sam, Damn, and Bam.
Yep.
So yeah,
It's
they're
just really easy to remember.
Yeah.
oddly enough, 2 days away, 2 days travel away from where you left them and outside of Phandalin, they seem to found their way back to their mama.
Oh, okay. Well, that's adorable. I don't know that she has any food on her, or she would give it to them. But
Yeah, you would have some rations on you.
so she'll give them some rations then, little bit of treats.
Cool. They graciously accept, and they just kind of follow you like a dog. And whatever you wish to do with that.
Well, she's going to keep watch, maybe a little outside of the. She'll probably sit down, like just outside of the firelight, maybe with the wolves around her. And she's going to keep watch. She'll continue to keep watch.
Okay.
When it's her time to pass over the torch to Sanry, she will get up, tell them to stay, and then go wake up Sanry, and then let her know that that she'll be with the wolves, that they're just outside the light. She doesn't want to alarm the townsfolk, but that's where she'll be.
Okay. And we'll do it this way so we don't do 3 different watches. You go. The time does feel like it's time to pass the torch, changing of the guards, and you go tell the wolves to Sam, Bam, and
Damn.
Yep. And you tell them to stay. They sit like patient dogs, and you go over and wake Sanry and Adran, and there you go.
So I would let Sanry know. I think it's your turn for watch. My wolves have shown up, so I will be over there with the wolves because I don't want to alarm anyone here.
Okay. Do you think I should say hi to them so that they know that I'm no threat, or?
You can certainly introduce yourself if you would like.
Oh, okay.
Adran, or what are you doing? Because you're awake too now.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yep. The 2 real strong people took the naps first.
I will eat some rations and make myself some tea by the fire.
All right, Sanry, you stroll up to the wolves. Give me an animal handling check real quick.
I got an 18.
Okay, surprisingly, they look at Thera, they look at you, and assume a friend of a friend is a friend.
Yeah, I kind of hold out my hand so that they can sniff them. Like I'm
Sanry
standing
knows what
back,
to do.
but
Yeah.
I'm like going like this so that they can sniff my hand so that they can understand.
Sure. And with that, they do some snuggles and licks of the licks on your hand and stuff, and mark you up. So
Yeah,
they know
I give
where
some
to find you.
scritches and I say, okay, I'll be back over there. You take care of Mom.
Yep. And they
And I walk away.
as a 3-piece, they kind of do like a circular pattern, spin around, nap at each other a little bit, nip at each other, and then they all settle down and kind of like make a bed for you to kind of like lay down on.
Okay,
in a
I'll
way
take it.
to like use as pillow wolves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you
It's
pass
a wolf
out.
pile. Sure.
You go
And
out
she'll
like
sleep.
a light is a
Oh,
very
yeah.
familiar, comforting feeling. And Adrian and Sanry, you are left with your watch. Give me a perception check from the both of you.
15.
15.
10.
10? Alright. You can see Thera from the fire, but you can also you get the idea that she's off a ways enough that if the other two were to wake up, they wouldn't see the wolves. So you get the idea. It's pretty safe right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Well, what are you?
Yeah.
Drinking my tea.
I also make tea and eat some
So,
rations because
Your family, you say they are, I forget, shepherds,
yes, we have sheep.
sheep. Do you sell the sheep?
Sometimes we sell the sheep. Mostly the wool. Then we also get the sheep milk and so we sell the sheep milk, and sometimes we make cheese. My mom started doing that.
Very good. And so, what are your family's plans to expand? What's your medium, long term, and growth plans?
Oh, I don't know anything about that. So I know that,
Are you
I mean,
not in the family business?
well, no, because it's ever since Denier sort of said, "Hey, come follow me," I kind of, my family's very supportive, and so I've just been doing that. But I have an older brother, and he's going to take over from my parents. So, um, uh, I think he's been talking with one of the girls in the village, and I know that she's kind of interested in him. So I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. I wonder if I can perform their wedding. That would be nice. Anyway,
What kind of alliance would that be? What is her family's business?
Moss.
What is Moss?
Moss. Mornbrand Shield. You know how they trade in moss.
Ah, is it a big business?
Very big.
Very lucrative?
My family's one of the only ones that does sheep. But yeah, most of them do moss or fish or stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah.
Do they stand out in their work? Are they the best moss?
It is very good quality moss. Yeah.
Okay, that is a good arrangement. You have to always marry with an alliance and to expand, and that might be good because the moss and the sheep together, you'll have different season, different priorities. You got a diversification to get a better arrangement out of it. This is
Maybe.
very, very sound business. But I don't understand why you don't also get in the business because religion is the biggest business.
Oh,
Well,
I
maybe not
guess.
the biggest, but the biggest that isn't typical business, but it's a business. You could
Well,
get very rich.
I guess
Especially if you specialize more and get better at your divine spells, you could charge people because people, they're usually, it's a very, very rare magic to have, and if you have it, people would pay for it.
I guess I never thought of that. I mean, I've only been doing this for 3 years, something like that. So, I mean, I'm still kind of learning.
Yes, but you should learn better.
I don't know how that would work, but I mean, I suppose I could find a teacher.
Yes, you have to seek out an expert in that field, and then
Yeah.
they will provide guidance and mentorship to show you the ropes of your trade, and then you become better than them, and then you beat them, and then you take their place, that you take their clients, and then you take on more clients.
Oh. Well, that
You
doesn't
got to
sound like a very
expand,
nice way to do.
and then you can have other people under you, but you got to make sure that they
Yeah.
stay under you, because if they're not under you, then they can take over you, and then your business crumble.
Give me, both of you, give me, we'll say the time sometimes gone by, maybe like half an hour at the
So
most.
glad Thera isn't hearing this.
The
Actually, it probably would make her sleep better.
yeah, it is. It's the white noise that's helping her sleep.
Yeah.
What? Give me perception check from the both of you.
22.
11. I am
Right.
very engrossed and very
Yep.
engaged in this conversation.
Yep, Adrian, you are talking, and Sanry, you start to kind of zone out after you realize how talkative Adrian is, and you're like, wow, and
Talking to you about the business models and the different ways you can branch out.
back past Adrian, you almost like have this very perceptive ear, like past where she's talking to you. You can't help, but you like almost like you're zoned in. You start hearing footsteps. Not one, not two, but maybe 3 pairs of steps.
Okay.
And
I
getting closer,
go shh, 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 shh.
and it stops. Give me a dexterity saving check, Adrian.
Dexterity
Dexterity
saving?
saving throw?
Yep, dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry. Check.
Just Adrian?
Yeah. For now,
17.
just for now. Right now, 17. Okay. As you are continuing this conversation, you hear Sanry just say stop, and you both freeze for a second. Before you can finish your sentence, a bolt just whizzes right by you, and 3 red brands, 2 of them very familiar, as you turn, are standing right at the cusp of the light of the fire, about, say, 30 feet away from where Thera would be sleeping with the wolves. The wolves hadn't heard it yet, ironically, but if you want to roll for them, Thera,
Sure. I don't know what I'd roll.
just
what do I
like a perception
roll?
check or something, whatever you would feel.
Like mine, or like I don't know what theirs would be.
Yeah, you can do yours. That's fine. It would
Okay.
be kind of like a mutual thing, like if them hearing it
Okay,
would stir
I got a
you
13.
up. 13?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You wouldn't hear it off the bat, but
Okay.
Sanry, Adrian, you are stood by 3, or not by, but standing in front of you on the opposite end of the fire are 3 red brands.
Is that where the other people are, or
What?
is that where the other townsfolk are?
No, that's on the, like, if you want to...
Compass
So, like,
point.
Thera's off... There's a wide area of no huts and stuff. You
Okay.
guys are on the huttish side, standing adjacent from each other. And these guys are coming in from, like, the woods. And Thera is off kind of to the left about 30-40 feet. And the other area, kind of like a field and then woods. I don't have a map for this, I'm sorry, so... This was just kind of, I figured we might as well, for the last 30 minutes, get some action in.
Okay.
Since they did fire, go ahead and roll initiative. Thera, go ahead and roll initiative 2. So we'll squeeze you in. I'll get you in there, don't worry.
Oh well, I'm last anyway. 2. I got a 4.
Yeah, I got a 3 because I rolled a 1.
Oh, ouch.
But I'd rather roll my 1 on initiative than on a...
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 for Thera.
I got a 4
A 4
because it's
total.
+2.
Gotcha. And Sanry total
3.
3. And Adrian?
11.
11. Alright.
I go first next round.
That's how the math works. entire round. No, not the entire round. Okay, so one of the ruffians jumps out and says, like, I told you you'd regret this. If he did or not, I don't remember, but he probably didn't. And he goes with a bow and arrow and tries to give me another perception check, Thera. Why not? Because a good chance that the wolves or you would have heard this by now.
Ugh, I keep rolling really crap. I got a 6.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna shoot at you, Adran, and
I'm assuming the wolves would wake up before Thera would.
yeah. Oh, they yeah. I'm gonna get to it because the rolls aren't in your favor right now. So, yeah, he is going to roll for attack, and that's a 13.
Miss.
Okay. All right. So he and whizzes by you. No issue. He is going to stay put while the other red brand moves in and closes the gap. Sanry, he approaches you within melee range and goes for a swing with his short sword. And that is a 12 plus 4. 16?
Ah, that hits.
Okay. And he does 1d6 damage. 3 points of damage total.
Okay.
1 plus a 2. Rears back in combat formation as it is now Adrian's turn.
Okay, so the one who missed me?
Oh, Thera, your wolves definitely woke up to hear that slash. So you would be up now. They stirred up and you're like, what the shit?
Gets your sword.
Yep. Alright, cool.
They're gonna regret this. For 5 seconds.
You're like the Eeyore of combat.
Pretty much.
You're
yeah.
You're
gonna regret this. Yeah.
Alright, what you doing, Adrian?
So the one that shot at me but missed?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's 3 of them, right?
Yep.
That one,
right.
the other one that's near Sanry, and I don't know where the other one is.
Yeah.
You're also far off.
Yeah, just picture yourselves like you and Sanry are pretty close together. This guy closed in
Yeah.
on Sanry, but he's not in melee range of you. He's like
Okay.
this side.
Did we just want to randomly use this map so that we can
Yeah, why
place
not?
our...
Screw it. Let's use that map. And there we have a combat scene.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So the one that shot at me and missed, I'm going to turn around to him and I'll be like, wow, that was very, very amazing. Wait, no, that's the opposite. What's the opposite of very amazing? Oh, yes, shit. You're shit at this. And that's a vicious mockery. So it'll be a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? Okay. Yeah. Let's see what... Nat 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Meow, meow, meow.
You still might have pissed him off.
And then I'm going to put my hand on Sanry, and I'll be like, look, maybe you're small, but inside there is a tiger in you. Unleash the tiger, and I will. I already forgot what it's called.
Inspire? Is that what it is?
Yes, I will inspire you.
Eye of the tiger.
Been too long.
Eye of the tiger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eye of the
Unleash the
inspired.
tiger,
Uh-huh.
and then I will run away.
Okay.
Right behind Thera.
Nice. Just like, fuck you, Sanry. I don't know you.
Yeah.
You know, Sanry is a small person, but tiger inside, unleash the tiger. That inspires you, so you get a D6 inspiration die
Okay.
that you can use within the next 10 minutes for any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Cool, cool.
So you can use it once.
Okay.
All right. That's your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
It is now the third red brand, and he is going to close in the gap. Well, you know what? Let me see if he
Sarah
even-
needs some wolves, doesn't she?
Oh, also, I wanted to ask you, what are they wearing?
like tan-ish clothings with like vests, like those sleeveless vests, and undershirts are red, and they have red brands on their right arms.
Okay, and their weapons, two archers, like a wooden bow, and then the other one is a metal sword.
Yep, yeah, two swordsmen with short swords, and then one archer.
Cool.
Does Thera need wolves? Because do the
Um,
wolves get their own initiative?
If Thera decides to use them, we'll
Yeah?
just we'll roll in. We'll roll with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll figure something out. This guy doesn't see Sanry, but does close in 5, 10, 15, 20 on you, Adran. And,
He walked
completely,
in range.
yeah, completely doesn't see you at all, Thera.
Or the wolves, apparently.
No, because you guys are like by this bush here. We're gonna use this as part of the scenery, minus the big tree.
Sure.
And actually, let's do a little bit of imagery for you folks. This would have been what color? Can I change the color? I feel like that's gonna be Doom. Why did I do that? Shit, why is it? So I'm trying to draw you something real quick. And I guess you probably can't see it, right?
Well, we can see a dark circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good at least. And then the color? I can't just pretend that's the fire. Fuck it.
Okay.
Sure.
Big fire.
It's a very big fire.
Yeah, I made a little.
Oh, that's fire.
Too big. Here,
That's okay.
let me make it smaller. Damn it. We're gonna make it here. There. Daddy's happy now.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what that is. Oh shit! Now I'm drawing them everywhere. So yeah, he goes to swing at you, Adran, and 17.
Oh, that hits. Oh, that hurts.
1d6 plus 2. Ooh, he does 6 damage. 4 plus 2.
Oh, that's a lot. That hurts me.
Alright.
I am a weak bard.
And that is going to be his move. Still hasn't acknowledged the danger to his left. And that does end his turn, which would bring it to you, Thera.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm getting up and the wolves are up.
Yeah.
I'm going to send them to Sanry. Defend.
Cool. Give me an animal handling check. See how well that does.
We'll see. We will see.
Thanks, DM. Dick.
11.
11. Okay. All right. So
They just got to know Sanry, so.
yeah. So 2 of them.
That's fine.
Jump over, and I'm going to see what we have.
There is like a wolf icon in there.
Yes, there is. There is. Holy crap! Perfect. Tiny little wolf. This one comes and actually stands right by the fire, and this little guy, teeny tiny, joins in and actually comes around here, and they both right now are just growling at him.
Okay.
And
He's going to be distracted at least.
Yeah, and then I'm going to give you... You should be able to control this as well. Because I think you can pretty much control any token if you just move it.
Yep.
So I'm going to give that one... He's your alpha boy.
Okay. Yep.
That's your boy.
Okay.
I don't know if that's Sam, Dam, or Bam.
Probably Sam.
Sam. Okay, Sam. Yep. What a
Pack leader.
What a
Yes.
shitty name, Sam. All right. So, are you wanting them to do anything for your action, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy here, I mean, she's going like right up to him, you know. Hello.
Yep. So this guy here.
And yeah, she is. Let me just look at what my options are because she is going to. She has her sword and she is going to attack.
Okay. Cool. All right. Roll for.
Let's
attack
see
when you're
what
ready.
we get. Ooh, that's a nice one. 21.
Yeah, that is going to hit ya.
And ooh, for 14 points of damage.
Okay. You cleave one of his legs off, and he drops, barely hanging on, but he's like using his sword to like balance himself, and he is in a lot of pain. A lot of pain.
This was unwise.
So we'll say your bonus action was to move the wolves, and your action
Okay.
was to attack. Anything else you
Okay.
want to do?
No. At
All
this
right.
point, I mean, I'm pretty much done. I'm just kind of watching this guy, you know, writhe.
Yeah, sure. Cool. And that would be Sanry. You're up, and then the two red wrens that first attacked are on deck.
Wait, what?
Sanry, you're
Miss
up.
that.
Your turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's my fault for not telling you were on deck.
And you have two wolves.
It's okay.
There are two wolves there, so
Tactics.
which you know what the wolves are. These guys may not know.
Hmm. What do I want to do?
Attack.
Yeah, but with what?
Touch spells or weapon would probably
Yeah.
be your only two options at melee range. I don't know what kind of app you use or what you use for spells, but
I am going to say ow because he hit me. Like ow, that hurt, and I'm gonna cast magic missile on him.
Good plan.
nice,
Okay,
that's
go
smart.
for it.
That'll work.
That never misses.
Nope.
So that's a 4, and a 3 plus 1 each. So
Lots.
5,
14.
5, 14.
Nice.
14.
Beauty. That's a good stuff.
That is.
Okay. Same amount of damage that Thera applied to the other gentleman. This guy here, I'm assuming, is the one you're
Same
attacking,
damage.
Yeah, the one that's next to me
applications.
right?
that hurt
Damage.
me.
Yes. A
Different
perfect advertisement.
application.
That guy?
Yes.
Yeah, and it was Sacred Flame, was it?
No, it was magic missile.
That's right, okay. And yeah, oddly enough, that doesn't have disadvantage when you're using it in melee range, which
No, it
I
doesn't.
don't understand.
An auto hit one.
Because it
But-
never misses.
Yeah,
There's
Magic.
no way it can miss.
Yeah.
It's magic.
it's
Yeah.
magic. Okay, I'm gonna sing, but I don't want to. Anyway,
It's magic.
yeah, the guy just has 3 holes in him, and he's just like clutching himself at this point. Both of these gentlemen are deeply regretting coming back. And yeah, is that everything that? Is there anything else you'd like?
I can do a bonus action, but what bonus action can I do?
you can cast spiritual weapon, but you just couldn't attack with it.
That's actually not true because spiritual weapon.
casting
Remember
it,
when we
it's
looked at
an
it,
action.
casting on it, it actually has that attack when I cast it.
But isn't casting an action? It's making
Full
it
action.
attack. That's the
Yeah.
bonus action.
Yeah.
No, casting time is 1 bonus action.
But
Oh,
you-
is
Well,
that
then,
okay?
that's
maybe
pretty nice.
because it's a level 2 spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
So
think that.
yeah,
so
I'm
OP
gonna
that-
cast my book because it's a book.
Just
There is
book
no
slam.
book.
Bam.
There is no book. Oh, there is a book. Ha ha. So.
Yeah, that is
Size.
such an OP thing because you can attack. But
It
like,
is.
Clerics are strong, man.
Here's the thing: can you really cast 2 spells on 1 turn though? That's my.
Yes, if
If it's a bonus action, yeah.
yeah.
Shit.
If-
Well then.
for when you have a sorcerer and you're quickening one,
Yeah,
then it has a different cost, and it's like it's got different kind of rules in that sense. But
so
if
strange.
an action is a bonus action.
Yes, and
Alright.
we looked it up, and when it's cast, and if it's
It
cast
attacks.
within 5 feet,
It automatically attacks, right?
it automatically attacks.
Finish him.
Shit. go
So-
for it.
And it got 10.
That is not gonna hit.
Okay.
So boo. Meh. Eat it. Suck it, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, except its attack is the bonus action too, I think.
And is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Okay, alright. So now the ranger standing back looking at all the craziness going on. He is going to fire. Ooh. He is.
Come on. Come
You
on.
know what? He is. Where's my.
Come on. I'm waiting for it.
Where's my magical D4? He's going to go for. Yeah, he's going to go for Thera that he
Go
sees.
ahead.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, here comes the pain.
Yep.
Here comes the pain. Ooh. Okay, no. Never mind.
Okay.
Right? You thought?
Yeah, he gets a 10.
Okay. No.
Nope, yeah. And
But she saw him,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and she grins at him.
He is going to turn and start thinking about running and end his turn right there.
Okay.
Like he's considering running away. He did not see 3 wolves earlier, and he is about to shit his pants. The second red brand now is, I believe, I should have labeled these, which I will do now. We're gonna go 1. I believe second closed in on Sanry first, so yeah, yep. Yeah, that works. You can barely see the numbers, but the second is
Yeah.
by Sanry. So he's freaking the F out.
Yeah, he's got 2 wolves and a book, a floating book.
he's-
I was like, this huge ass.
Woo.
yeah, and yeah, so he's just gonna, in desperate measures, slice at you, because why not? Ooh, 19 plus stuff.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so he's going to 4 piercing damage.
Ooh, that's not good.
His
I am hurt. I am at 17 hit points. Ugh.
He does get a multi-attack.
Okay.
So he's gonna swing again. In desperation. With a 2!
And that's a miss.
Yeah, he's forgets about his bleeding holes. And magic missing blood. Then he is done, and it is to the Adran. You are up. Then it is Red Brand, and then Thera, you are on deck after the Red Brand.
The red brand that's right in front of me.
Yeah. But let me time out here because it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you want to pause here and we can pick this up later, because I doubt I don't know if we're gonna have Chris or not. We can pick this up next week, right here, if you guys want.
I think we can finish the battle if everyone's
Yeah, I
okay
think
with
that
it.
I'd like to finish the
We
battle.
could finish it up.
They're
yeah.
like
Okay.
one hit away,
Yeah.
and then like run away the other one. So.
Pretty much.
I'm not sure she's gonna let him do that.
I don't think so.
No.
I
have a plan.
may impede on your plans here.
Okay.
All right. So Adrian, what you got?
The one that's right in front of me must do a wisdom saving throw as he hear a discordant melody
Ooh.
in his ear.
Oh, and a wisdom saving throw, you say?
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
casting Dissonance Whispers.
Let's see. That is a 9 minus 1, so 8.
think he
So that
failed.
is
Me, not so smart with
12 damage.
words no good.
12 psychic damage. Man, it's just like
His head exploded.
Yeah. How would you like to end this?
so as like the melody goes in his ear and no one else hears it. He's just like going crazy and then rolls into a ball until like nose bleeds out.
Oh, gross. Yeah. So that happens, and Thera, as you were winding up for that next, you were ending this guy. You just hear this whispering from Adrian, very distracting. Adrian, and everything. Always whispering, always talking. Pop! And
okay.
just
So he can flatter and he can kill with those words. Aha! Good to know.
yeah. Apparently.
Okay.
And then I tell Thera, it's like, maybe get the archer. I think you're fast enough to get to him.
You still have a bonus in movement if you'd like.
Yes, I am encouraging her to go as I inspire her. Like, go get the archer. He tried to kill me.
Oh, okay. You're inspiring. All right.
Oh, that's right. I have that
Seven
inspiration.
inspired.
Forgot about that.
Can you do more than one at once, Adrian?
Yep. It's 3 per
okay.
long rest.
Cool.
That's right.
Cool.
It's not a concentration.
The wolves are, if it's my turn, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's
Well,
my turn.
it
Or is
actually
there
is
another-
the third ruffian,
Yeah.
which
Who's
is
now dead?
Dead. Yep. Good point. And yeah,
Okay.
so I will mark him dead. It's tiny red, but he's there.
Well, you could put an XX on him if you want to name
Can
him.
you?
You won't be able to see that either, so I'm just putting the red everywhere, like him dead. It's really hard to see because the map in the file size is huge, so it's not
Yeah.
interpreting it right as the normal ones were. Okay, that works.
That's the pool of blood.
Hey,
Yep.
pool of blood.
There we
yeah.
go.
Okay.
All
Proceed.
right. Yeah, then there you would be up.
Okay, well, first of all, for the wolves, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna attack. I mean, what I say to Sam by me is, and I point to the guy that's just about deciding to go, attack.
The one next to Sanry or the
The
ranger?
one near me, Sam.
Not this Sam.
Oh,
Her
the
wolf
dog.
Sam.
My Sam.
The wolf.
The
right.
wolf Sam,
Uh-huh.
yes.
He looks like he's ready to attack. Yes.
Yeah,
And you point where?
to the guy that's about to run.
Ah, the
The
ranger.
archer, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, give me because this is not. This is
I
like
know,
a
it's not
thing.
usually-
Give me an
I'm-
animal handling check and
Yeah.
see how well this rolls over.
Oh, that's nice. 23.
No issues whatsoever.
Rolled a 19.
Yep. And we'll make. Do you have a dagger on hand? Or something like a handheld weapon? Because I'm just.
I have a hand axe.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
could-
So
I could-
use that as his attack.
Okay.
If
I
he
do
wants
have a
to-
dagger too, but
Yeah, sure. That's fine. If you
they're the
wanna
same
just-
thing actually. Well, hand axe is D6 and dagger is a D4, so I don't know.
Use the dagger.
Okay.
And
So that is a 19.
actually no, he's an alpha. Fuck it. Use the axe. So yeah, you close the gap.
Well, it was
on-
still a 19. It's a +6.
Mhm.
And
But I'm just saying for damage wise, it
yeah.
should be more because he's the alpha
7.
of the two. 7.
Well, okay. Wait a minute though, because his damage wouldn't have the same plus than mine, right?
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm just making it so it's fast, so we get it over.
Okay, well, 7
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so 7 damage. He hasn't been touched yet, so that
Nope.
is going to...
That'll slow him down a little, though, and I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Can I get to him, though, to actually attack him, or...
Oops.
I don't know if
My
I'm...
movement speed.
Shit, hold on. Heal, 2, and 16 damage. What now?
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I don't know if I can get to him.
Probably not, but your wolf is
Unless I
definitely
double
there.
move. Unless I double move.
You could, and then you wouldn't be able to attack, but yeah.
That's
But
fine.
when he'd
I'm
run
keeping
away,
him-
unless
yeah.
he,
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
keeping him... I'm going right up to him.
Yeah, go for it.
And yeah, I'm just standing there,
Okay.
grinning at him
He is...
with my sword out.
He's... You look down and you see a puddle, and that's not water.
No, okay.
Let's see. That would be your action, bonus action, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Sanry, you are up, and then
Okay.
then the scared
I mean,
one...
did he? I don't know when he. Oh no, he made his action way before I
Yep.
did. Okay,
Oh yeah,
never mind.
wait. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's
okay.
number 1 in combat.
Yeah. Okay.
I am quite injured, and I'm kind of hurt.
Are the wolves just standing there, or are they gonna attack? I mean, they can do really whatever
You can
they want to do.
make them attack on your action if you'd
Which
like,
would have
as a
just
bonus action.
passed.
to
yeah, just
say-
now.
Yeah.
So on your next turn, you could have them attack
Okay.
because they're like your animals.
Okay.
for now.
They're a little a ways away as well.
Yeah.
So okay, but I'm thinking they're at least causing a distraction.
Yeah, and if you continue to have them in the campaign, we'll figure out a way to like make them
Okay.
appropriately
Okay.
fit in combat.
Sure.
I cast Firebolt on the guy.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Now, does that have a
Oh, roll, yes.
Yes, it's a cantrip. It has a roll.
and
So you have
to roll
disadvantage, but you-
disadvantage.
Got an inspiration.
Yeah, so you do have to roll disadvantage.
Can use
with that, then.
if you
I
want.
have to roll with disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, because you're in melee combat. You could back up and take a risk of getting hit.
Yeah. No.
Or you could
Probably
just-
not.
Or you could
Oh
just
right,
swing
because
at
it's
the guy.
arranged. Okay.
I mean, you do have a mace, right?
Hey, you could just
Yeah,
hit him.
but I also just got 19 twice, so
Beauty.
Okay.
there's my
That's a hit,
disadvantage.
baby.
Yeah.
It's a
Well, that'll
19
work.
or a 19.
Nicely done.
So what happened now? You rolled
I-
at
I-
two
I-
19s?
I rolled to hit
Wow.
and I got a 19. I rolled to hit and I got a 19.
Okay, yeah, that's disadvantage, so you win. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. And I do 9 damage.
How would you like to end him?
Oh.
I'm like, that goddamn hurt, you stupid, illiterate. And I firebolt him in the face.
Yeah.
Nice.
The tigress comes out.
Right? Boy, he head instantly catches on fire, and Indiana Jones with the,
Yeah,
the face
yeah,
melting.
yep. That's what was
Yeah.
in my That's what was in my head.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and he just drops. Your wolves, Thera, start picking at him a little bit. They look a little hungry,
Okay.
and that is your action.
What do I have for bonus action?
Your spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
Ah.
it can't reach though.
I think
As
that's
bonus
about it
action, you can
that you
move
have
up
as
to
a
20
cleric.
feet. Yeah, so that's up to
Yeah,
you.
it does 20 feet, or I do 30 feet,
Yep.
which will put me right next to the guy.
Yeah. So, do you just want to end your turn then?
Well, I'm trying to figure out which one's the better. of the two, probably moving my weapon towards him.
Yeah, I don't think you want to end anything near him.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in melee when you end your turn.
Well, then again,
I'm
he is
okay with that.
He is a ranger, so he'd have
Yeah.
disadvantage. But yeah. Okay, I've sent my book towards him.
Okay, cool.
This
That
is this giant floating tome starting to come towards us.
does make it his turn. He is. Whew.
Does he run?
He is very busy, and you know what? Fuck it. He is going to say exactly those words, and like turn and run, and he's going to try to get away.
Sounds about right.
That would give. It's your
If I give
choice,
him
Thera. You or your wolf.
Oh, I'm attacking.
You or your wolf. Yep.
Both
Yeah,
of
'cause-
us, actually, right?
yeah,
Don't we?
I mean,
Because his attack would
Attack
be a
of
bonus action,
opportunity.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, both have an attack of
yeah,
opportunity,
technically
technically.
they both
Yeah.
would. Yep, absolutely.
We can't hear you again.
Oh, damn.
Eh.
Okay. However, I'm gonna roll. Well, yeah, the 6 won't even do anything. Okay, so I missed. However,
You're inspired.
I know, but
yeah.
uh,
I don't know if 12 will do it, though.
Yeah, I don't think that even would. However, I do have a bonus action of my own. Like
No.
I could.
No, it's an attack of opportunity, so.
Oh, so you only get the
you
one.
don't- Exactly.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's see what the wolf gets.
Yeah,
then.
go for it.
Let's see what the wolf gets.
Oh.
23.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Roll for damage.
Oh, oh my God, 10.
Get out of here.
Nice.
The wolf finishes him off.
The
I
wolf-
love this.
Yep. That does it. He had 9 hit points.
Oh, a beauty.
Got him by 1.
Wow.
How wolf you like to do this?
Probably the wolf would run up and trip him, and then when he's on the ground, tear his throat out. Like
Oof.
that's.
I figured that was where he
Probably.
was going right for
Oh,
the
yeah.
jugular.
Oh yeah.
So,
But he'd have to down him first. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
so as he looks and sees his companion's head just light up and gone.
Melt off.
Looks at his other companion, head like gone, and just it's like fuck this, and he turns to run, and before he can get more than 5 feet, your wolf, Sam, I'm gonna assume is the one that's here.
Yes. Yeah.
Pounds on the back and just bites his Achilles tendon, just taking him to the ground, and within one swift motion just grabs the back of his neck, spins him around, and lunges in, and with one just big grasp and pull, you just see blood scatter through the midnight air. Well, now 4-ish in the morning.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it is 10:15 now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yes.
We'll-
There's one more thing that I
Yes.
wanted to do while I was remembering, or wanted to like tell the others.
Sure.
Basically, take the bodies, put them in the shrubbery,
Right.
and let's not have them found immediately.
Okay. And loot them.
Yeah.
Or toss
sure.
them in the fire.
I would like whatever
Yeah.
money is on number 2.
Sure.
I did promise economic demise.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Yes.
Without going into the looting and stuff, so I can actually kind of prep a little,
Yeah.
at
Sure.
least something.
Yeah.
We'll end it there, and we'll see everybody next week. Thanks
All right.
for tuning in,
Bye.
and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Support the channel. We love you, and bye-bye.
Bye.